Voting is underway on a potential shakeup in the low-cost airline market.
Shareholders at Spirit Airlines are deciding whether they want to merge with Frontier. The vote has been delayed several times. Frontier says they've made their best and final offer. But JetBlue has its own bid on the table to acquire Spirit, which could entice some shareholders away from Frontier. Drama, drama, drama. CBS News transportation correspondent Errol Barnett joins us now. Okay, Errol, we've seen reports that this is likely to fail, this vote. So what does that mean for Frontier and Spirit? Break it down for us.
That's right. Tanya and Christina, great to see you both. Reuters reporting exclusively this morning this vote is expected to fail. The official announcement should come at some point in the 4 p.m. Eastern hour, so we'll wait and see. But a failed vote would mean that Frontier's initial offer, which was valued at some $2.9 billion earlier this year, was just not good enough compared to JetBlue's ever-increasing offer, last valued at $3.7 billion. I mean, this has been a remarkable fight to watch, many describing this as one of the most contentious merger battles in American aviation in recent memory. And the reason is because of what's at stake. The nation's fifth largest carrier is what this new merged entity would become, a company that could then go toe-to-toe with American, with Delta, with United, and with Southwest. And what this really underscores, if anything, is how valuable customers are right now of these ultra-low-cost carriers. So we expect this vote to fail. We'll wait for that confirmation. But this has been one epic battle in American aviation.
And so, Errol, assuming that this does not happen, the Spirit does not move forward with Frontier, what is next then for JetBlue? As you said, they've upped the ante. Does that mean that, JetBlue might emerge the winner here?
Not out of today's vote. So today, and Frontier has already said, this is our last, final, and best offer. So if Spirit says no thank you, you then move to your next suitor. Spirit has publicly said that there are two main reasons why it didn't move with JetBlue despite its increasingly improved offers. One of them is the fear that, regulators are less likely to approve a merger between Spirit and JetBlue, since Spirit's strictly a low-cost carrier and JetBlue has more premium options and more international routes as well. If this merger with Spirit fails, the thing to keep an eye out for is a new announcement that there will be a vote on a merger with JetBlue. The other thing Spirit said about this offer is that an all-cash offer is great for now, but where's the long-term incentive? Where's the long-term growth potential with a merger with JetBlue? We understand, according to reports, behind the scenes, JetBlue and Spirit have been talking, so keep a close eye if this vote fails on any fresh announcement for a JetBlue vote.
Now, the other thing that kind of factors in here is across the board, we're seeing ticket prices start to fall, although I would like to point out, not in time for my summer vacation, which I've already purchased. But data from the travel app Hopper shows the average price for a round-trip domestic flight peaked at about $400 in May, which is steep. But new prices are in the low 300s and are expected to keep going down. So if you've got a business model that's based on these people willing to give up all thrills and part of their dignity to fly your airline, what does it mean for flyers looking for low-cost options if those other airlines start to come down to match that same price?
Yeah, you make a great point. One of the reasons we're seeing a dip in prices now is we're kind of in the middle of the summer. We'll see prices kind of jump again as we get toward Labor Day. But in the short term, if you're interested in these low-cost tickets, they will still be available for a long time to come. In fact, two new ultra-low-cost carriers, Avelo and Breeze, launched during the pandemic. The big question here is, what does this mean for the cost of tickets long term? We've already seen such consolidation among American airlines. Did either of you fly America West? Anyone remember Continental Airlines, US Airways?
No, but we did WestPac because I'm from Colorado Springs, and back in the day they had those like $49 tickets.
I do remember those.
And, even Northwest Airlines, look, all of these airlines have been gobbled up by bigger carriers in just the past few decades. And so some would argue one of the reasons that we've all seen high ticket prices during the pandemic and worse service is we have fewer options.
Right.
And so despite right now you'll always have ultra low cost tickets, the concern is that whoever Spirit merges with could further increase costs for all of us and lower service down the line.
We don't
that is
want to
what
see that.
regulators
Christina
want to
and I
avoid.
were just saying, the experience of air travel these days has not been fun. We don't want to see anything happen to make it any
please
worse.
don't depress us anymore. All right.
I know, and you know what's so funny is there's a video going viral right now of a fight on a Spirit Airlines plane from about 48 hours ago. I didn't want to share it with you because that's not the topic of the story, but it makes a good point that flying is not what it used to be. So mergers are concerning for all of us.
Not what it used to be, indeed. Errol, Barnett, thank you
Thanks,
so
Errol.
much.